Probably tell you a little something now. Yeah. I didn't know much then, but probably tell you a little something now. Yeah. I didn't know much then, but probably tell you a little something now. Yeah. I didn't know much then, but
Hello,
probably tell you a little
welcome to
something
stream. We're back, doing more of this.
now. I didn't know much then, but
Hi, how we doing?
tell you a little
I just
something
got done having a snack, and I got some water, and I actually feel pretty good today. I woke up pretty groggy, but I just kind of laid in bed and waited for the grogginess to kind of go away. I had something to eat, and I don't feel like crap for the beginning of the stream. So excuse me. So we're already off to a good start.
I didn't know much then, but probably tell you a little something now.
I was having a thought during the last stream. We didn't get a lot of viewers last stream, but and that's totally okay. You know, I do these streams as a sort of documentary for
Probably tell you a little
like
something
what I do on Twitch and like just in general what I do for my game. So viewers don't really matter. But I want to talk to chat. I want to like, if we do get viewers, I want to like, you know, actually like interact with chat and all that, and just like not be talking to myself all the time. So if there's ever a situation where you know, where there's no one in chat for a while, or I mean, this isn't like pressure to get people to chat or anything. I really don't care. If you want to vibe, if you want to lurk, it's totally okay. But just know that I probably like, cause what I'll do, excuse me, sorry. What I'll do is I will basically just be like vocalizing what would normally be like internal thoughts, and that would just be like the content for the stream, which isn't bad, but I can't do that forever. It's causing a little bit of vocal strain, and just yeah. So I added a command, just letting people know that like it's okay if the stream just ends up being like kind of just me being silently working on the thing. If we don't get any chatters, then that's probably what it's gonna be. But it's okay. If you want it, like I said, if you want to vibe, just vibe, and it's totally cool. We got some vaporwave playing. We got a new playlist. I'd always just be playing that one video game music playlist because I mean, it said safe for stream, and I'm like, I don't know, copyright, whatever, but like, I don't care. I don't get paid to do these streams, so just, you know, even if the VODs get copyright, it's whatever. So we're just here to vibe, and yeah, it's gonna be cozy. So yeah, I'll just basically describe what I'm going to do before I start doing it, and then I'll probably just start doing it, and then we can just sit and vibe. So yeah, and of course, if you want to say hi in chat, you can say hi, and we can chat. But yeah, just wanted to let y'all know what's going on with that. So I worked on this a lot off stream. I didn't work on anything over here. Before I show you the main thing, I just want to show you, I made this roundabout, and I populated it with like trees and stuff. Like I said, I hate these trees. These are Megascans Norway maple trees, which are, I believe, Norway maple. They're good trees, like they're good high quality trees. But that's just it. That's the problem, is they're so high quality, it really tanks the frame rate and just the overall quality of the game. And besides, I don't even think I want the trees to be looking like this anyway, because this setting takes place like late fall, like almost beginning of winter. So the trees probably aren't even going to be looking like this, like full green and whatever. I know there's a thing in here under, I think, Mega Scans or MS Presets or something that would let me change the foliage type so I can make the trees look more like fall trees. But, like, I don't know. I might end up just making my own trees just to help with the, optimization or whatever. But it looks really nice. I have to say, I'm very proud of how this area looks, especially if you come in here. Just want to make sure I'm not dropping any frames, because this stream is lagging. Okay, I think that's just my stream preview having an issue. Hopefully it's not actually lagging, but I'm going to refresh just to be sure. Yeah, my browser's just lagging really bad. Hopefully it's not actually like that on stream. But yeah. So we have this like nice little roundabout park, and I just kind of realized that this is a very big roundabout, so realistically, cars would probably have a terrible time seeing where other cars are. It's whatever. It's fine. But yeah, I made this, and the main thing that I wanted to show off is over here. This fast food restaurant. I worked really hard this past week on making this, and I gotta say, it looks really good. Let me just turn it into game view so you can get rid of all those icons. But yeah, it's not perfect, but I think it looks really good. We actually have like parking. We have curbs with the actual like yellow painted curb or whatever. Some nice windows. I'm still really proud of this window material. I know I didn't make it myself, but the advanced glass pack on the marketplace has these like dirty, smudgy windows, and I'm like, God, that just looks so cool. But yeah, we even have a little like little area for like some shrubbery. We have this little like sign, like clearance little bar there, and then we have the menu. These I'm leaving textureless for now because I still don't know what I want this food place to be selling. This is going to be an actual place that you could go to in the game. Like you can eventually you can go in like actually inside and order food. You can get like hamburgers and stuff to help refill energy or whatever. But yeah, I am really proud of how this looks, and what we're going to do today is we are going across the street to this building. This building's going to be the like grocery store. This is like the Walmart of this game, and it's pretty big because it's like a warehouse size, and that's what we're gonna do. I might need to make it smaller. One thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring a plane in here. I'm just gonna have a plane, and I'm gonna scale it up. There we go. Just gonna rotate it. And I need to, I think, just raise it up a bit. Unless it's good. Not. Is it upside down? I think it's upside down. Yeah, that would explain it. I scaled it in the negative direction. That's better. So yeah, let me just run around over here. I got my controller plugged in. That's all good. Nice going. Thank you. Welcome in. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm just trying to get the sense of scale for this building over here, Fiddle. So all this in front is gonna be like a parking lot, and then you come up. There's gonna be like a pharmacy, and then somewhere in the middle is gonna be like the main entrance, and then like down here, there's gonna be like something else. But yeah, this seems about right. If anything, it's maybe a bit small for it being like a big like warehouse, like grocery store kind of thing. But I think this is perfect. This is perfect size. So yeah, let's without further ado, kind of like a shop. Think of it just like a Walmart. Like a big just a big like general store. So let's see. Each one of these is 4 meters, and the length is 28. So I need to make a calculation. 4 times 28. Is 112 meters, so we can come in a blender and just make a new collection. Call it like shopping center, and then let's just get a sense of how big this is going to be. So, what did I say it was? 112. 112 meters on one side. So that's 2. I should probably do that. So that's 10. That's 100, it's 110, and 112. And how big is the depth? It's 21. So 4 times 21 is 84. So, oh boy. So we don't need it to be see-through. So 84. So there's 10. 80. Oops, did not mean to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it is how tall? I think that's 8 meters, if I'm not mistaken. Let me open up my other... Let me make sure I got my measurements right. So yeah, that is 4 by... literally 4 by 4. So it's 8 meters tall. There we go. So there's that. Let me just pull up my reference. And we need to get started. I might need more water eventually. I just realized I'm running out. Yeah, we're gonna need a pretty big parking lot out in front. So maybe we could start with that. So let's see. Yeah, the building starts there, so I can make... So I can just add a plane. This will probably be a bit bigger. Okay, yeah, we're good. I almost thought this was misaligned for a sec, but we're good. So yeah, that could be the parking, I think. I don't want it to be too big, because, like, Walmart parking lots are big, but, I don't want it to be so big that it becomes boring. Because at the end of the day, this is also a video game. Let's give it some space. So what I'm doing now is I should probably do that. I'm just making it so, because we don't need the entirety of this plane. We can literally cut a hole where the building is. Because the building's going to have its own floor. So I don't want the floor of the parking lot to be like clipping into it. So we can just do that. That looks good. Let's see. This one reference I'm looking at just kind of shows like flat walls, but they like cave in and out in interesting ways to actually emphasize certain like areas of the shopping center. So there's a part that sticks out that shows like beer and wine. There's a part that caves in that's like a cafe. And then there's a part that sticks out on the other hand that's like the pharmacy. Whereas if I look at my Walmart reference, it actually has like an arched like roof design. And also parts that stick out, like it has an like an outdoor area. Maybe I could try something relating with that. And then yeah, that part that sticks out, that like, yeah, that's like the entrance area where you go in and then you grab the shopping cart and then you like go further in. So I should probably have like spots that like stick out. So let's see, how should I do this? I would probably, I'd probably have like 2 entrances. So we could probably subdivide this building like that, and then maybe like this. And then these 2 stick out. Kind of like that. Okay. We're good. I'm just trying to think, like, maybe I want, like an awning to show at least, like, this is where the main entrance is. So I wonder if I, like, do something like this, and then make this part extend out. Or should I do the other end? You know what? Let me do the other end, because it's closer to the central area, so it'd be quicker to go in. So like that. And then we can have like little pillars that stick down. So let's do that next, and then let's work on the let's work on like the entrances and like the windows and stuff. So I think I just literally want like another cube. Oops. Do that again. So let me know if the music's too loud or if I'm too quiet or whatever. I checked the levels. It should be alright. Or maybe the music's a bit loud. I can turn that down a bit. Because I have the mic kind of farther away. And I'm speaking a bit quieter, so we can do something like that maybe. So we don't need that necessarily, because we want to look underneath. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm just kind of seeing how I should line this up here. That should be good. So now what I'm going to do... I'm going to plop the 3D cursor there. We're going to put in an empty. And we're going to mirror this. Mirror. Across the empty. So now it should be symmetrical on both sides of the awning. And we don't need the empty anymore. Yeah, that looks good. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. Let me just rename some of these. So this is the ground. It's the building. These are the pillars. Excuse me. You can also probably... select all of this. We can inset. About maybe that. That should be good. And then just bring you down like that. There we go. My only issue is that this awning looks a little bit boring on its own. It's just it kind of coming out straight like that. But let me at least work on the entrances, and we can worry about that later, I think. So... yeah, we need a, like a sliding glass door. And actually, this reference right here shows it very well in high quality. So we can just kind of build it from there. So let me hide that for now. Let's see. This will probably be about... let me pull up this door. How tall is this? You are about 2.5 meters. So that's about the size we want. That's about the size we want this door to be. So let's just... so that's 2... and a half. There we go. And it could be about... that thick, maybe. Now, how thick is oh boy. I need this door again, because I need to know how thick it is. It is about... it is very thin. So you are 0.05 meters thick. And that's 2 meters. Right? It's 0.2 meters. Sorry, yeah. That is 0.2 meters. I think that, yeah, that should be good. So, the way this is gonna work is it's going to... this is what it looks like when it's closed. This is going to be a part that slides, like, with it. So like that. That part's like connected, and then it slides open with it. And then this is gonna just be like a window. So there we go. That should be good. Except I don't want to necessarily place these yet, because I want to add the actual glass part of this glass door in here as well. And the way I'm going to do that, I'm just going to bring you down. And then we just inset. There we go. Yeah. I think that's good. I think that's how we want it. So actually, I'm going to... just put a face there, and then we apply. And now we will just do these. Yep, all right. Just wanted to make sure that was lined up properly. And then, yep, that looks good. And then we just line you up like that. And there we go. That looks pretty decent. So now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give this whole thing a sort of like arch to sort of contain it all. So we need to come in here. We need to add another cube. Should be better if I saw it from this view. Just sort of stick you there. Yeah. Yeah. Probably shouldn't have done that. Alright, so we extrude it, and then we get rid of the face. And yeah, there we go. That looks like a beautiful looking sliding glass door, if I do say so myself. Actually, I won't apply the modifier quite yet. But yeah, there we go. Looks pretty decent. Ooh, but you know what? It is pretty small compared to how big this awning is. So I'm actually gonna get rid of these. And let's get rid of this. And then let's make the awning smaller. And it'd be perfect because we can act, if the awning is lower, then we can do something above it to not make it look as boring. So we don't actually need that edge anymore. There's our entrance. And as a matter of fact, this extrusion seems pretty big anyway. So I'm wondering if I can fix that. If I can just... And we'll do the same over here. Oops. Alright, is that better? Yeah, I'd say that's a bit better. Because also, we're going to add windows, like, to the left and right of this door anyway. And we're going to have that awning. So, let's get started with that right now, I suppose. There we go. Yeah, it looks pretty decent. Yeah, there we go. That just brings it over to that other side. And actually, what we could do is, now that we have this, yeah, put the origin point there, then we can delete this and then mirror it. So it's in the exact same place. Let me just make sure that it's lined up correctly. It looks like it is. Now it's in the exact same place, but what we could do is we can add pillars on this side, and then they'll appear on that side. So we can actually apply this solidify. Actually, yeah, perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Because now they're symmetrical under the awning, and then when I join them with this object, they'll appear over there. Perfect. And now we could put like text up here saying like general or like grocery, and then like pharmacy over there. Thinking we scoot these entrances in just a little bit. Yeah. And then we gotta... There we go. But we can also get rid of this, this face on the awning. So we don't need this, if I can select it. Oh, I have to, it's still mirrored, I have to select it over here. There we go. Then we just do the same thing. Looking good.
In the big city like New York or Tokyo, capital of Japan, people here economics of power as the Tokyo Tower stands up praise. Monument, she represents the brand of taking love. In the big city with the girls are pretty, that's all the guys are taking love.
And I really like this playlist. I've been recently getting into like vaporwave and like retro mixes as kind of like a I just think that I'd love to have on in the background. Sorry, I'm just looking at my reference just to see if there's anything else I can add. So I don't want to add the text quite yet. Because there's not really much. The only other thing is the rest of the walls are just kind of brick walls. I could do a thing where I like I'd have to do that in the texturing though. But like if I did a thing where like I segment these buildings and just like I could like extrude like this out or something. Like that. I don't know, that could maybe look neat. Let me just try something. Because now I separated the front entrances to make a hole for the door. So let's see if this will still work if I would have to make a loop cut there. Then that would line up with that. Make another loop cut around the building. And then make one more here. Line that up. And then we select all of these faces. And I just want to see if this will work. It probably won't, but we're going to give it a try. So if I extrude... Okay, yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Is these corners. Which I could probably easily fix by just... Actually, let me just... try it like that. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. And then... as far as these corners go... We can just do it like that. Yeah, that works. Okay. I don't want to merge them necessarily because these are two separate objects. But there we go. That works. I just hope that it'll still be fine. And then as far as these awnings go, we could just take this top face and then just bring it down to meet the level of that part that sticks out. So now I suppose what we do is we don't need this middle part anymore. So I am gonna have to go in manually and reline up these vertices, but it's no big deal. Come on. Thank you. And now we just wait. Wait, huh? Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay, there we go. So now the roof looks a bit better. So we have that. And also, what we can do is these faces we can get rid of. And these actually under the awning, these faces. Well, wait, can we? This face we can get rid of. But this face we can't, because that sticks out like that. So I think we'll just leave those faces. Yeah, because they're on the inside anyway. You won't be able to see those. It's fine. So I think, yeah, we got to do the same over here. So we just got to get rid of these faces. And then here we can get rid of these faces. And there we go. And then we can just select these. And no one's gonna see up here, but this is just for my own sanity. We could just extrude that down, and if it looks especially bad in texturing, then it's fine. It's whatever. So now we have a little thing that sticks out and makes the building look less boring. So honestly, it's coming together pretty well. Cause you know, Walmarts and grocery stores aren't that distinct looking, whereas with the fast food place, I could pull that up here, has a lot of like parts to it. Like it has this like arched roof. You know, it has a whole drive-through with like different kinds of curbs. There's like a little thing here where we could put like shrubbery, which I'll also probably do in the Walmart. Like maybe I could use this space here to put like a little dirt patch for shrubbery. Yeah, it's coming along pretty well, I have to say. I will be right back. I'm gonna switch to intermission real quick. I'm just gonna grab some more water. And then we'll keep going with this. It is coming along pretty well, actually. So yeah, just give me 1 second. I will be right back. Just to enjoy the vibes until I get back. Alright, I'm back. I'm finishing off this Fuji apple flavored sparkling water, which is very delicious. So let's see. Just trying to think. I do think I might want like a raised curb here, maybe? Let me just look at my reference. Yeah, that looks like I could probably use a raised curb there. So what I'll do is, let me just take everything that I made. and then raise it up by like 0.1 meters. Yeah, 0.2 should be fine. And then what I'll do just trying to think about I'll be fine. Right, let me add a plane. And then let's line up these vertices. So you can come out to about there, maybe. So I mirrored it, so now anything I do over here happens on the other side. Just make sure that's all lined up. And then okay, yeah, we'll have it stick out like that. That should be good. And then this I'm going to bevel. And we'll have it curve around like that, I think. Yeah, we'll do it like that. So now I'm going to take these faces, I'm going to inset them. Let me just adjust my pivot point. Yeah, about that should be good. Actually, technically, we don't even really need to do that. And actually, what I want to do is I want to bring you in closer. Yeah, that looks better. And then you can come in closer like that. Yeah, I think that looks better. So now we raise it up. And everything is hunky-dory. Sorry about the constant like camera whipping. It's just that I'm working on a really large scale object, and like the camera's having a lot of issues like finding out where the pivot point is. But yeah. What I'm just gonna do now is I'm gonna turn this into an actual. I'm gonna turn these into actual quads and not have this be an N-gon. Also, we don't need this bottom face. So let's see. We could get rid of everything here. And now let's figure out how we're gonna turn this into quads. So maybe we drag a vertex out here, and then we just kind of actually there we go. These may seem a bit stretched here, but actually no, I have a better idea. I don't want those to be stretched. So let me add a loop cut and bring it over here. And then, yeah. We could just do it from here. And then this is a face. There we go. That's better. Now it's not so stretched across the entire thing. Whoa. Okay, we're good. I just want to bevel you just a little bit. Yeah, you know, gotta say, this is looking pretty good. And then, yeah, with the awning. And there we go. We got ourselves a little raised up curb. Yeah! There we go. So you come up, you go under the awning, and then you go in, and then you grab your shopping cart, and then you do your business. Yeah! There we go. So, let's see. Now, as far as this curb goes, I just want to... I think I want to inset these faces. Yeah. The inset you. Yeah, there we go. We just bring the thickness in real nice and close. Because the only thing is, okay. So let me undo that. Just trying to figure out, because, all right, you know what? Let me just do loop cuts, because I want to delete the parts of the curb that go inside the building, so that we can actually make it so that it has a floor. So actually, is that good? It is mirrored, so we should probably apply the mirror, and then we can adjust this side separately. And then let's see. Okay. Alright, let's see how that looks. So now we just come in here. And then we select these faces. And we just delete them. I might have to do some realigning, like a small bit. But like otherwise that's not bad. So okay, yeah, let me just realign all these vertices just to make them look a bit better. But like, it doesn't have to be exact, and there's probably going to be a bit of a wall thickness for the inside, so this isn't going to really matter too much. But yeah, all right. And then, yeah, these should be good. Okay. Yeah, that works. Alright. Making some progress. I say what we do now. We stretch. I say what we do now is we start unwrapping everything and we get this inside the engine just to see what it looks like. It's not 100% done yet because there's still like some windows I want to add, but otherwise it's coming along pretty well. So let us just take, so it's these buildings are separated by each individual object. So like none of these objects are like joined together. So we could do the same here. So you are the curb. Just should probably rename these. Yeah, these are the two entrances. These are the front walls. And yeah, that's fine. And yeah, that should be good. So yeah, let's just go ahead and unwrap everything. Starting with the building. The building and the front wall. Because I want these to be unwrapped in the same way. So it's going to have two materials. One of them's going to be brick and one of them's going to be concrete. And I want the ceiling to be concrete. So we'll just select all these faces. And then we'll unwrap this separately. And then you, everything else, so invert. Yeah, that all's going to be brick. I should probably do the same here. So brick and concrete. Oops. Sign, everything else is brick. Okay, there we go. So if I select, and select you, perfect. And they're all unwrapped decently well. I'm not a big fan of how it decided to unwrap the smaller bits. So actually what I'm thinking is let's select these islands and make these slightly bigger, and then we'll pack all these. Okay, yeah, there we go. So now it's more compact and they're fitting inside of the thing. Alright, perfect. That's what we want. And actually, we don't need these faces either. Well, actually we do. Let me just separate them though. And you are the floor. So now we can unwrap you separately. And then you are the floor. Alright. So now, as far as you go, We could probably try this again. And yeah, that looks good. I think that's how it's gonna work. Alright, so we did the building, the front wall, the floor. So now let's do the awnings. And you have a modifier, mirror, which is fine. So what's the awning? The awning's probably metal? Is that what that is? That's what it looks like. So one thing I could do just to make it look better is, so I can, yeah, and it's mirrored, so it'll appear on the other side too. Let me add like 2 loop cuts here. We select these row of faces. Let me extrude it and then shrink it. Just to, yeah, give it a more distinct, like, design. And then as far as these pillars go, I'm gonna give this a loop cut and then just sort of bring it up here. That should be good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to delete these faces. Let's fill this in. Let me inset. There we go. So that's more visually distinct as well. And I can make you a bit bigger. So all of you are metal, except for these faces and these faces. And we don't need this bottom face either. So you and you and you and you are brick. And everything else is metal. Yeah, it looks good. Alright, so we have the awning. We have the awning, the building. Let's do the ground next, just to get that out of the way. That's going to be the easiest. You are... give me 1 second. Excuse me. Sorry. Pavement. There we go. And then you... Just do you real quick. You are concrete. Can't help but feel like that could be better, but that'll be fine. So we did the awning, the building, the curb, the floor, the front wall, and the ground. So all that's left to do are these entrances. So you are glass, and actually it'd probably be better if I applied the modifier. So all of you are glass. Give it to me. Glass, and the rest of you are metal. All right. And then as for the other entrance, we can just delete that and then duplicate this now that we UV unwrapped it and bring you over here. And that lines up perfectly, and there we go. We have our Walmart. So let's bring this in and just see how it looks. So let's select all you. We'll reselect the ground. Alright, let's see if this works. I should probably make a new folder for these. And then let us take all this and just put that in there. And then let me make another new folder. And then we take our newly founded FBX and drag it in there. And then combine meshes. No errors. Awesome. Alright. There we go. So now we can get rid of all these materials. We don't need them. These are just temporary materials. We can drag you in and just sort of put you in place and see how you feel. See if I just sort of put you like that. It's going to be a bit hard to line up. But yeah. Let's see. Could just raise you up just a teeny bit. Oh boy. Get back here. That should be good. Yeah. There we go. All right. So we don't need you anymore. And there we go. There's our grocery. So now, what I want to do is let's put our materials on this. So, and also let's come in here and edit this. So we got our materials. Another thing I want to do too is I want to come down here to the collision and use complex as simple. Again, I'm not going to always be doing that for every single thing. I just don't want to make a collision mesh for all these yet. It's just a temporary solution. Initializing startup sequence. Yeah. Yeah. Loading. What is with this vaporwave radio? Alright, good. Glad. Thank you. Yeah, anyway. Let's just use the same materials for now. Well, let me duplicate these. And then we can rename these as the same. So you can go here. All right, so far so good. Let's copy you over there. So I'm gonna make this smaller so that I could see better. Thank you. There we go. And then let's bring you down just a wee bit. Metal. Put you there. And we can change the color of that too, but just for now, let's just add everything. Floor. Let's copy you. Floor, and that's the inside. Oh, you know, I just realized I gotta come in here and we select everything, and let me make sure that all these are facing the front. So yeah, I want to just flip the floor. There we go. And then there's no interior walls yet. I'll probably work on that later. Is that the only thing I need to flip? The other side of the door is kind of clipping through itself. That's why it kind of looks red. But that's fine. I think that's good. So now, yeah, let's re-import everything. And then, so if we come in here and we hit re-import, bam, we have our floor. And it's not going to be this wooden floor. I'm just getting all these materials in place. So let's get the concrete next. Just drag it over and copy. Concrete. There we go. I might want this to be different too, but we'll figure that out. Glass right here. There we go. Now I can actually see through the glass door. And last but not least, we just need the brick. There we go. And yeah, This I'm gonna have to rotate with some of these. So everything besides that back wall and this side wall and this front wall and that side wall. Oh boy. Alright, let me just do that real quick. So what is it? It's that. No. Just this. So I'm gonna drag this on my other monitor. I'm gonna hide chat for a sec. I'm sorry. Oh, I can't do that. Well, actually, I can have that open and then okay, yeah. So we're good. Yeah. Sorry, chat. I'm gonna have to hide you for a second. Actually, I could select all the good walls and then invert it. So you. And that would also mean you and you. Right? God, I can't even tell. I mean, I guess this little divot out part doesn't really matter, so it's fine. That top wall there is good. So actually, we'll select you, and then this back wall. All of this back wall is good. And is that all? I guess that's all. Okay, cool. So let's invert. We'll go to UV editing. And I want to deselect the concrete. So all of you, I want to rotate by 90. Now let's select all the brick. And let us pack islands. There we go. Oh, and that includes you too. Okay. So that should theoretically be good. Oh, and I really gotta adjust the UVs on this pillar as well. So select all the brick. And then I think we just legitimately have to make it smaller. So from the 3D cursor, let's just scale it to like 0.25. Nah, 0.5. And then let's pack and let's not scale it. Okay, sure. That's fine. Let's just try re-importing that and see what it looks like. Okay, so these front walls I still have to rotate. But that's fine. These pillars, though. You know what? Okay, so, and this is, let me just make sure. This is both of the front walls, the top and the bottom. So, all of you I have to rotate. So, let's do that. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to take all of these. I'm going to select linked. Let's deselect you. And then I'm going to make you like way bigger. And let's just see if I pack islands, what that looks like. Okay, yeah, I figured that's way too big. So these I'm going to shrink. And let's just keep experimenting. Yeah, there we go. That looks better. And we could probably afford to just make everything a bit bigger like that. There we go. Now, as far as these pillars go, we can have some of these be rotated and some of them not. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to take these and rotate them. And then let's pack. And do that. And then, yeah, then we can afford to make this a little bit smaller as well. Alright, let's try that. See if that makes it look better. Re-import. Yeah, except I rotated it the wrong way, but yeah. There we go. Right. So I hate to make that so small because it feels like the texture quality is gonna drop, but it'll be fine. Let's do this one more time. Yeah. Yeah, that actually looks good. I like how that looks. So, all right. So we got this looking pretty good. There's a few things that I want to do. Like, for example, I want to, you know what? This might help with, because I don't want these bricks to be as big as they are. And I also want to do another thing. So, I'm going to come in here. I'm going to select these front walls. I'm going to select all of these. And you. And yeah, there we go. Select all of you. And we're gonna make a new brick texture. So brick 2. And I think I want the top to be assigned to brick 2, but Excuse me, I had to stretch. Yeah, I want the top to be assigned to brick 2, so I'm gonna invert, and I'm gonna deselect the concrete, and then I'm gonna assign you to brick 2. And now, I'm gonna smart UV project. I just want to see. Yeah, you're so small. I don't like you being that small. I want to just select all of you. And yeah, let's get you guys as well. Let's first rotate you. Oh boy. Select linked, and then let's deselect this. Okay, I see. And now, well, I want to deselect you as well. Okay, I see. And then, yeah, let's rotate. And then... I'll just make you so much bigger.
It's like spontaneous combustion.
Yuck. Too weird.
Yeah, there we go.
She's all you've talked about since we moved. What a wimp.
It was nothing.
What a wimp!
Wait a minute. Okay. With AT&T, long distance calls go through twice as fast. Like that.
Okay. Oh, shoot. I never assigned you. So I assigned you. Oh, I see. I gotta have a brick 2 over here and then assign you. Okay, there we go. Now all these I can make bigger. And that should be good. Let's give that a try. Okay. So now we just... Let's duplicate this brick. You're gonna be brick 2. And let's put you right there. Oh boy, it's chug-a-luggin'. Still not a big fan of just how big these bricks are, especially compared to these pillars. So what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna make another material for the pillars. So pillar brick. And then now what we can do is we can pack the pillar and we can actually have it scaled. correctly. So let's try this again. Alright, so now we can mess with the UV and the tiling independently. So what we could do is we could set the tiling of these bricks to be, let's say, like 20 and like 17, just to see. Let's try like 20 and 20, 20 and 25, 30, just kind of experimenting. And then for brick 2, we'll have it be the same. So you're 20 and 30. And brick 2 is gonna be like, they're gonna be like gray bricks. We're gonna be like white painted, like grayish bricks, like that. And actually, maybe these bricks are bigger, so maybe we do like 10 and like 15 or something for these. I mean, listen, I'm just experimenting. I'm not entirely sure how I like the look of these yet. I'm just kind of playing around with it. Maybe that's something I could adjust later. But the important thing is we have this pillar brick here, and we can just set the tiling on that to be to make it look better. So maybe you're like 5 and 10, or like 2 and 5. Or 2 and like 3. Yeah, that looks better. Now, as far as this metal goes, I don't want it to be white. I want it to be more like dark gray. Yeah, that looks good. That's coming together. Yeah, alright. I'm just trying to think of how I want. Maybe the bottom bricks are the gray ones. Let me try that. Okay, yeah. That doesn't look so bad. Maybe we have, like, these be more, like, gray. And then for brick 2, these are similar, but they're more like white. Yeah. Let's try like that. That's not bad. It does look very like corporate, but it's like that's kind of what I'm going for. And then these pillar bricks can be like white. Yeah. There we go. Let's run around for a little bit. Let's just see how it feels. Okay, and yeah, there's going to be like windows on either side of these. And yeah, that looks good. I think I want to decrease the size of this pavement. That's probably what I do next. But yeah, that looks really good. I like how that's looking. So, like, there'll be, like, text up there, like a sign that says, like, grocery, and then on the other side that says pharmacy, and then in the center is going to be the, like, the grocery store logo. It's not going to be called Walmart, but it's going to be, like, it's going to be something. But yeah, it looks really good. I like how this looks. Alright, and then let me just increase the size of the pavement here. So you're gonna be like, I don't know, like 25 and 25, like 35, 35, like 40 and 40. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah. We got something going here. This looks like a Walmart, kind of. I think eventually what I want to do is, maybe I want to put like a little indent here to like easily get up onto the curb better with like the shopping cart. So the next thing I want to do is I want to add some like parking out here. And then like maybe places for like shopping carts or whatever. Unless they could be those like shopping carts that you have to like put a quarter in and then you get your quarterback if you put it in the thing. But yeah, let me take a stretch break real quick. And I don't know, I think I might end stream. We made a lot of progress. We made a Walmart, and it looks pretty decent. And yeah, we actually, well, at least we got started making one. Now, next thing I want to do, I think, is I want to work on it a little bit more. I'm gonna probably do that off stream. And eventually I want to make these other 2 fast food buildings. Let's see, what else? After we do that, well, there's the school over here too, as I want to work on that as well. And I want to, like, have a little field over here with, like, a playground. That could look good. But yeah, it's coming along. Bit by bit, it's slowly coming together. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm gonna head out. And I will see y'all on Tuesday for maybe more Union Cross stuff. So yeah, we're almost done with that. And yeah, I'll see you when I see you.